Hey guys, what's going on? This is Simply Monica, of course. Anyway, this came with a little random ramble. So, first is I went to a chocolate festival today. First one, it was in PA, and it was way out there. Oh my God, just trying to get there was a hassle. And I had to love food to go 30 minutes out of my way through bushes and sticks and two-lane roads that were all small, and it was such a hassle getting there. But I got there. When I came, it was amateur, so it wasn't like it was like professionals doing it. It was only $5 to get in, and it was okay. They had every piece of chocolate you could think of. Chocolate Festival was truly a chocolate festival. Everything you can think of. They had brownies and cupcakes and cookies and um, they, uh, just brownies alone. They had like maybe 20 different types of brownies, nuts and no nuts and frostings and chocolate chips and whatever. Then they had cookies and chocolate chip cookies and double chocolate chip cookies and chocolate chip and all kind of stuff. And they had cupcakes with frosting and no frosting and cookies and everything chocolate dessert wise you can think of. They had it there, and of course they had a tasting for $5, and you can buy more if you want to. They also had like little vendors there selling jewelry or other cupcakes and stuff like that. The bigger cupcakes that you can actually buy. So it was good. It was worth your money. I don't know if it was worth the time to go out there, but it was something different to do than what we've been doing here. Just something different, period, actually, because I never been to one. Because the ones in New York for tastings and so forth, you talking at least $50 to $100 just to taste some food, and that is way out of my price range, especially because I have a kid with me who loves to eat. Yeah, way out of my price range. So so that was $5. I'm like, hey, it is what it is, and it was an adventure, something to do, cool. So but I don't like chocolate that much. My son loves chocolate, but me, I gave away my ticket to him because I'm just like I had like 3 or 4 pieces. That was enough, and that even then that was too much. But anyway, so that's that. Then next is I'm so happy that true pumps are coming back out. I'm so happy because they have the stilettos and they have the flats. And for a while, pumps were known as like Debbie Downer shoes and old lady shoes and stuff like that. I mean pumps that are 3 inches or below, and 3 inches, 2.5 inches, 2 inches. Cute little pumps, kitten heels, and whatever have you. Now I do have stilettos, love them as well, and I do have flats. You can't beat a flat. But sometimes you want to heal, but you don't want to have your feet all hurting all the time. Your you got stilettos on. They're cute, but you can't go that far in them. Your feet hurt and almost immediately. Even in the really good shoes, your feet hurt. You start getting corns, bunions. At that height, that's not natural for your body. So your body starts misshaping to accommodate the shoe, and accommodate the weight and so forth. And your feet, whew, if you ever saw somebody's feet that wear them shoes all the time, it's a sight and a half. So I don't wear them that much because again, they start distorting their feet big time, and they're not that comfortable. You don't see folks pounding the pavement in them shoes, and if you do, look at them closely. There's one foot would be like this, the other foot would start going in. They start walking, then all of a sudden you see their feet going in. You see them people all, especially at the club or whatever have you, when they have shoes that are too high. Yeah, you can tell that little heel start wobbling when they walk in. If you can't plant your foot flat as you're walking, then it's not good. Just do something different, because you should be able to walk pretty much normal in your heels. When you have to start tipping, and when you walking like you about to bust out in a breakdance move, It's time. It's time to end it. It's time. And those celebrities that you see with them heels, that that you see them all the time in them heels, they're not going very far. They in the car, into the restaurant, into the building, shopping around a little bit, and they sit down a lot, and they go back in the car and stuff like that. They're not really pounding no pavement. And when you see them out in the street, holding hands with a boyfriend or whatever have you, they not pounding no pavement, not really. They coming out for a little bit. They just got out their car. They're gonna walk a few steps into the place, and then and then back out, back into the car. They're not going very far. So we try to emulate them and pound the pavement. We can't do it. No. So I'm happy that the shorter heels are back because they still look good. I mean, whoever said that they don't look good? Who? I mean, they still look good. They still bring some class to them. Michelle Obama wears them, and yes, she's a lady of a certain age, but she still wears them though, and she still looks fabulous. Everybody always talk about how good she looks, her outfits, her heels, whatever. She's not wearing 5-inch heels. No, she's not. Not, and she's the first lady. So if anybody could wear 5-inch heels, if anybody could, be fly like that, whatever, she could, because her feet, her feet barely touch the ground because she's whisked away in cars everywhere. But she could wear it, but she don't wear it. She wears little pumps, kitten heels, and she still looks fabulous. And I think it really needs to come back again full force, the little kitten heels and so forth, because they're still cute. They are still cute. They're still classy. They're still very like Jimmy Choo's. That's how Jimmy Choo's started out. Now they end up being a stiletto, but they were a higher pump. They were in the 4-inch range, and people used to love them. That was the first real stiletto that we heard of, was Jimmy Choo's. But they were nice and pointy. They were classy. They were sexy, and all that stuff. And without like really killing your feet. But now that you getting into the 6-inch range, 6 inches, come on, and you like this, and you stomping, and you stomping around in those 6-inch heels because they hurt your feet. You can't walk in them, and they hella heavy. That's the whole thing too. They are hella heavy on your feet, so you look like Frankenstein, doom, 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 walking around looking crazy. Don't do it to yourself. Be comfortable. And side tip, guys like you to be comfortable. Yes, they do like heels. All guys love heels for whatever reason. Lifts your butt up. It makes your confidence grow. The whole 9 yards. Yes, but if you're looking like Frankenstein in them, if you can't walk in them, if your feet are all turned in, you know how your feet supposed to be like this, your feet are all turned in like that because your feet are hurting. If your heels look like they about to come off, they all wobbling, they all wobbling on the shoe, or when you walking in, or you walking out, you know how you see the girls, they walk with their feet like this. That's not the way you're supposed to walk. Like, why are you walking like that? And that's the problem. The shoes are too high. You're not comfortable in them, and the heel is too skinny. But anyway, that's my little thing about that, because I just can't. Being comfortable is the most important to me. It has to be, because you're not cute if you're not comfortable. I don't care what you have on. If you're walking crazy, you're looking crazy. That's my tip for you. Next, in lock news, I'm gonna put the link below if I can. There was this guy in South Africa, Johannesburg, South Africa, who was partying at the club, having a good old time. All of a sudden, somebody knocks him out. He wakes up in the bathroom. Nasty bathroom. Anyway, so he wakes up in the bathroom. He wakes up because his friends wakes him up, looking for him, and they woke him up. Okay, he was shaved bald. He had locks for 10 years. He was growing his hair for 10 years, and then he wakes up bald. Somebody knocks him out and shaved his head bald. Could you imagine that horror? And it's not because it's locks, just because somebody wanted your hair that badly. I mean, and I know Africa is not necessarily known for locks. That's more of a West Indian thing and an American thing. But come on, they wanted your hair that bad, and they say because natural hair, the want for natural hair is on the rise. Everybody wants natural hair by any means necessary, but also people don't want to grow their hair as well. They want it to come easy like weaves, you know. So like weaves, you can go buy it at the store and change it up. Weaves and wigs, you can buy it at the store, change it up, you know, do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, and how often you want to do it. But with natural hair, you can't. And with loose natural hair, you can't buy that unless you buy a wig or a weave. But with locks, you can definitely get somebody else's hair and sew it in, and you got somebody else's hair sewn into your head. Yeah. So I'm like, you know, I love my locks. But tell you the truth, after 10 years, if somebody shaved me bald, I'm like, well, hey, I got a new hairstyle. That's that, because that's traumatic. And then you're on a nasty floor in a public bathroom. Anyway, so yeah, so that's about it for today. And I'll see you next time.